that when you're having this analysis with people, you want to set up the conversation by explaining that there are both federal rights and state rights, and some of them are helpful by being married, and some of them are not as helpful. So, for example, federal income taxes is the one that always leaps off the page for everyone. It is almost always the case, and I have a specific example that I'm not going to go through in the materials here, where you go through two couples where you either have a marriage penalty or a marriage bonus. So the way it works is one person's at one effective marginal rate and someone else is at another effective marginal rate, and you get married and you combine, and you typically go to a blended higher rate, and your actual income tax liability is higher as a virtue of being married. That's the marriage penalty. It is sometimes the case that someone's at a high rate and someone else maybe is at a much lower rate or doesn't earn anything, that you get married and you actually go to a lower rate. So what I tell everyone is just run the numbers and see whether your income tax rate would have been different last year had you both been married based on your earnings. And if that's enough to not get married, then that's the end of the discussion. But keep in mind that there are a whole bunch of other things to think about, like double capital gains tax exclusion for sale of primary and secondary residence. We now know that you can exclude 250 of gain. If you're married, you can exclude 500 of gain. And the list is going to go on, and I'm going to kind of whip through these. But the biggest ones that people focus on are the income tax one and the one they forget about, the estate tax one. So I'll focus on that in a minute. But being eligible for Social Security survivor benefits, applying for all sorts of other spousal benefits under qualified plans like pension plans, federal employment plans. We talked about the IRA rollover stretch out for spouses. There are other benefits having to do with immigration, bankruptcy, copyright, and so forth.